Johnny Depp was rushing through LAX, seconds from missing his flight, when he noticed a blind man spinning in confusion, clutching a white cane. No one stopped. Everyone passed by. But Johnny, he froze. He turned around and walked back. He placed a gentle hand on the man's shoulder and said, "Hey mate, need a hand?" Johnny not only guided him to the correct gate, but sat with him for 30 minutes until airline staff arrived. By the time he looked up, his flight was gone. The man tilted his head toward Johnny, a warm smile slowly forming. "Thank you. What's your name, son?" Johnny chuckled softly. "I'm just John, happy to help." The man's fingers trembled slightly as he reached out. "You sound familiar. Are you on the radio or something?" Johnny hesitated for a beat, then leaned in closer, lowering his voice. "Some people know me from the movies, maybe." There was a pause, then the blind man gasped. "Wait a second. Are you Johnny Depp?" He whispered, a mixture of awe and disbelief in his voice. Johnny gave a sheepish grin, gently placing the man's hand on his face. "Guilty as charged." The man's eyes welled up behind his dark glasses. "You don't understand. You were my son's favorite actor. He passed away 2 years ago. We used to listen to your films together," audio described. He'd describe every scene, every costume, every fight. "You kept him alive longer than I think even medicine did." Johnny's breath caught. He swallowed hard, glancing at the departure board now showing his flight has departed. But at that moment he didn't care. He sat back down beside the man and asked, "What was his name?" "Eli. He was only 14. Johnny reached into his bag, pulled out a small notebook, and scribbled something. He tore out the page and placed it in the man's hand. "That's my number. If you ever need someone to talk movies with, or just talk, call me, and tell Eli's story whenever you can. He sounds like a hero." Tears ran freely now down the man's face. Before Johnny stood to leave, he pulled something else from his bag, a small silver ring he wore in Pirates of the Caribbean. He loved Jack Sparrow, right? Then this belongs with someone who remembers him. He pressed the ring into the man's palm, closing his fingers around it. The man tried to speak, but words failed him. Johnny smiled softly, stood, and waved at a nearby airline attendant. "Take good care of him, all right," he told him. As Johnny walked away, the man whispered to himself, voice trembling, "My boy would be so proud. His hero became mine." Later that night, Johnny caught another flight. Quiet, alone, no fanfare. And when he landed, paparazzi were waiting, not for what he had done, but for where he had missed being. He smiled, said nothing, and walked on. But as he stepped into the night air, something felt different. The world seemed quieter, not because it was silent, but because his heart was full. Behind him, the old man sat with the ring clutched to his chest, whispering thanks to a son who was surely listening. Johnny paused at the curb, looking up at the stars, and for a fleeting second, he felt a presence like Eli was there, smiling. He didn't need applause, headlines, or red carpets. In that moment, he knew he'd made the right choice, because sometimes, the roles that matter most are the ones no one ever sees.